We have a new surprise gameplay reveal coming very soon for Modern Warfare 2. This came out of nowhere. We'll go through what we're going to see here. New campaign gameplay, multiplayer, and potentially some DMZ stuff. First up here, we have Call of Duty setting a premiere on their main YouTube channel, MW2 launch gameplay trailer this Thursday, October 6th. Now, before we go through the contents of the trailer, what we're expecting to see, let's go through the times first because they're a bit weird. So it is saying that this trailer will premiere at 6 a.m. Pacific time, 9 Eastern. Very weird times here, super early. I feel like there may be a mistake here because usually the trailers are at 9 a.m. Pacific time and then 12 p.m. Eastern time. If anything, an hour later, maybe 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. But for this to be this early seems a bit weird and might be a mistake. So I think chances are the times you're seeing up on screen may be changed to these times here, which is more of a standard trailer release time, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and all of those other times up on screen. So we'll see. I'll try to stream here. If it's way too early, I probably won't be streaming, but I'll definitely be covering what we're getting here on the channel this Thursday, so stay tuned for that. Super exciting stuff here. And again, for the content of this trailer, what exactly are we getting here? We had our big campaign reveal a couple of months back. We had the multiplayer stuff and the beta, so we're gonna get a little bit of that as well. It is a launch trailer, and they usually have a mixture of everything, but IW did tell us, just like last week, we're going to have a bunch more reveals and surprises leading up until the launch of this game. I don't want to hype myself up too much here. Of course, in this launch trailer, we'll get some shots we already saw before from the same campaign missions that were already revealed, some shots of gameplay from multiplayer we've already seen, but we will get some other new shots as well, new snippets of different campaign missions never revealed, new MP maps we've never seen. That's going to be cool, but the main thing here for me and for most people is a shot, an early look at the Spec Ops mode, or the DMZ mode that could easily be shown in this trailer, and this would be the first time we're seeing actual gameplay from it, and it makes sense for that to be in an official launch gameplay trailer of this game. So that would be really sick. I'm super intrigued about what that's going to be all about. Of course, it won't be a full breakdown like we saw with the multiplayer reveal event. They're not going to go through every aspect of the Spec Ops mode and DMZ, what it's all about, how it transfers over to Warzone 2 free to play. They're not going to do everything there, but they should give us a little snippet of it, and it'll be exciting to see what that actually looks like in the game here. And before we go through some more stuff on DMZ, some leaked info here on the mode and Spec Ops, we have a quick word from the sponsor of today's video. Alright guys, so we're back here with Yahaha Studio. It's a brand new user-generated content creation platform for 3D interactive experiences. Yahaha, anyone can create and publish their virtual experiences. Links are down below. It's free to check out. No coding experience required. It's super easy to hop in, use a bunch of their smart assets and components, drag them onto the map, and create a bunch of just insane immersive experiences. You'll see a bunch of my personal creations in the background. Don't roast me. I tried my best here, but it really is simple to use, a ton of fun. There's also a bunch of social and multiplayer aspects to this as well. You could hop on a game, invite friends, hang out with them, play other games that other people created. Even if you don't want to create your own thing, there's other games for you to check out as well. It really is so sick. It's also a cross-platform app available on mobile devices and PC, so people everywhere could discover your creations. Super easy to use. Be sure to check it out for free. Links are down below. Now let's go through a bunch of stuff here regarding the secret DMZ mode. First off, it seems like this is going to be fully a part of the Warzone 2 client. It'll be free to play, and it won't release until, Warzone 2 comes out November 16th, as opposed to Modern Warfare 2's release on October 28th. There have been rumors that it would be accessible and partly playable through Modern Warfare 2. I mean, again, we don't know for sure. They haven't fully revealed what DMZ is all about, but as of now, DMZ takes place on the Warzone 2 map. It's going to be available in Warzone 2, free to play. It makes more sense that it's just fully a part of Warzone 2, and there may be some connections back to MW2, of course, but it'll mostly be a Warzone 2 thing, which is very interesting. But obviously people refer to it as Modern Warfare 2's mode. The leak we'll talk about here from Charlie Intel, he's referring to this as an MW2 mode. So we'll see if it's just Warzone 2, if it's both Warzone and MW2 very soon. Let's go through some info here. Modern Warfare 2's DMZ is set to be an Escape from Tarkov themed extraction style game mode. This is where players load into the map and must battle both other players and AI before extracting loot. Now, in Escape from Tarkov, anything you take into the raid will be lost if you die, meaning taking high-tier loot comes with a high-risk reward, and DMZ will reportedly have the same mechanic. In a Washington Post interview, the devs confirmed this mode supports up to 100 players. So again, we're on the Warzone 2 map. You spawn in, your goal is to extract loot, and you're fighting other players and AI as well. It seems to be kind of similar to how Warzone works right now. Of course, if you have loot in Warzone and you get killed by a player, you don't get that loot back unless you go back to that player, and kill him, or if it's just still on the ground. It's the same type of concept. Maybe for the DMZ mode, once you die, there's literally no way to get that high tier loot back, so that could be different there, but overall, it's the same type of concept in my eyes here. While DMZ's gameplay is still shrouded in mystery, the devs stated that squads could take down a sniper, revive him, and then pick them up as a new teammate. That is a super interesting concept here. That's going to be different. That's a whole new mechanic. We don't know if that's just for AI players or for actual enemy players as well, but that sounds really interesting. Another question here would be, what is the limit to that? How many people could you revive and bring them up as a new teammate? Could you have a whole squad of 10 to 20 players on the DMZ map, just, getting a ton of loot, extracting all of that loot, and just being the most dominant team in the mode? We'll see. It sounds pretty cool. Some more stuff here. Infinity Ward confirmed that DMZ will arrive with Warzone 2 at launch November 16th, as I said. They also added that this Battle Royale and extraction-based mode will be free to play, along with the Warzone sequel. So that was obvious there. They have a new mode, a new style of gameplay. There were rumors internally, can't confirm this though, but there were rumors that said they want and think DMZ could be a huge success, maybe rivaling the success of Warzone, especially back from when it first launched in March of 2020 with Verdansk. And one of the best ways to get that success is to, of course, release it free to play and then have similar Warzone elements, but other elements of a different style of game as well, to make it very unique, to make it fun, but still something that stems from Call of Duty, so all of the Call of Duty fans will like it as well. So we'll see what happens. I'm open-minded. It sounds really sick, but they're definitely going about it in the right direction here. And some more stuff. IW added that you'll have the option of choosing missions and objectives on Al Mazrah, again the Warzone 2 map, during a DMZ match. Alternatively, you could also check out a variety of activities in the world. So this sounds really sick as well. Recently, a whole bunch of the DMZ missions leaked out. I think it was 30 missions. I didn't talk about it on the channel. A bunch of other YouTubers already did. I didn't want to inundate you guys with information you guys already probably heard, so I didn't talk about it, but a lot of the missions were pretty sick. And it seems like, again, you could go into a DMZ match, load up. You could either pick a mission. Maybe you'll unlock them at certain points based on your current level. Maybe there'll be different tiers of missions with different difficulties. Who knows? Sounds pretty sick overall. Or you could just load up DMZ, go into a match, and explore the map and just stumble upon new missions that you'll randomly find in different little hidden areas. Maybe you go into this top floor of a building and you find a mission there that you wouldn't have otherwise ever found. It's not seen on the map and it's super hidden. That type of stuff sounds really sick. And then maybe again you find that and you get a really good reward for doing that mission. So that type of stuff could be really cool. We'll see how it works in the game, but I like the sound of that so far. Some more stuff here on DMZ. While the devs haven't revealed what these objectives will be, COD Leaker Reality claimed in a leak that they include searching marked areas for radioactivity, destroying supplies, finding intel, and extracting. So again, that's what I was referring to there, those missions leaked out by Reality. And the main thing here, for me at least, in DMZ is, are these missions fun to play? When you're searching a marked area for radioactivity, do you just go there, there's a red zone, highlighted radioactive area, you go in, hold on this button, kill some AI, and then that's it? Or is it a bit more complicated? You have to go to different choke points on the actual area, you have to get rid of certain things, take out certain tanks. Whatever the concept is it more involved, or is it as simple as going there, holding on this button, killing some waves of AI and enemy players, and that's it? Hopefully it's a bit more intricate. It would be a bit more rewarding, in my opinion, to have a more intricate style of mission, especially for a DMZ mode, as opposed to a normal Spec Ops mission where it's kind of clear cut what you have to do. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Of course, once we get gameplay and a further explanation on this from IW, if we do ever get one before launch, they'll let us know what it's all about. But as of now, the possibilities are kind of endless. Well, they're not endless, but it could be a pretty cool, definitely a new concept coming to Call of Duty that could really switch things up and be a ton of fun to play. And of course, the leaked information also hints that rescuing hostages could also be a major aspect of DMZ. However, since these are leaks, you should take them with a grain of salt, which is very true. All of the info we've gone through here and all the other missions as well leaked out regarding DMZ, all leaked. Nothing is fully confirmed here. IW have barely said anything official on DMZ besides for it being a part of Warzone 2. free to play. They mentioned some other minor details, but nothing too specific on what DMZ is all about, the main objective here. Again, there have been so many leaks and rumors saying that we were overhyping DMZ. It's not going to be as crazy as we think it's going to be, and I definitely am aware of that. It's going to be something similar to Warzone, a mixture of Warzone and Spec Ops, and maybe a little bit of a campaign element in there as well. A mixture of those three, and of course, some elements from Escape from Tarkov. That mixture there sounds cool. I'm not expecting it to be this grand, insane mode, but hopefully it's different enough to be something that's actually a competing and quality mode among the rest of the stuff we have: campaign, multiplayer, Warzone 2, and Spec Ops. I mean, we'll see what happens here. It sounds sick, but we need some more information. And hopefully, again, this launch trailer, we get our first little snippet gameplay, anything regarding the DMZ mode. Now, Spec Ops for MW2 is a bit different. That should just be clear-cut missions, just like we saw in the past. Maybe they'll be a bit different. Maybe we'll have some DMZ elements in MW2 Spec Ops. And maybe some missions will literally cross over, like I said, into MW2 from Warzone 2, and that will be the harmony there between DMZ and Warzone 2 and Spec Ops and MW2. Again, no confirmation on that, but that's my idea and theory there. I think that makes complete sense. But again, we'll see very soon. That's it for this video. Be sure to subscribe for more MW2 Warzone 2 news update videos like this. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.